So Dan Labbe with Doug Lesmerises, Mary Kay Cabot, and our Football Insider subscriber, Tim D'Alessandro. Tim, we got the Browns here at -6.5 going to Jacksonville. You get to lead us off. What is your pick for this game?
Okay, here we have this is the dessert right here, pumpkin pie, or in my family we have apple pie.
Ooh,
yeah, nice.
All right, so I have here that the Jacksonville Jaguars are getting 6.5 points. It's at Jacksonville. I don't see any way how Jacksonville wins this game or even makes it close. I know the Browns have a few big players out, notably Myles Garrett, Denzel Ward. But I mean, Jacksonville doesn't do anything well on offense or defense, passing or running on either side. They turn the ball over a lot. They're -6. The Browns are +6. The only way the Browns keep this game close is if they try to get cute by, trying to sling the ball around the yard with Baker. Just stick to what works best. Run the ball with Nick Chubb and Kareem Hunt. And, I think they'll come home with a victory and, win by at least a touchdown.
That's where I'm at too. It's just even with the COVID stuff, and you're going to be without Myles Garrett, Denzel Ward, Sione Takitaki. You're going to be missing guys. The Browns can still just line up and run the football and control the clock, control the game. Jacksonville, not very good. They're going to be starting Mike Glennon, so maybe Olivier Vernon's going to have another big day. It's just hard for me to not see the Browns winning this game by a touchdown at least. So I'm taking the Browns -6.5 in this one as well. So is Ellis. Ellis writes, Browns -6.5 at Jacksonville, ... because duh. So that's Ellis's insight on the pick. Doug, what do you have?
I would not take this game if I didn't have to.
Right.
Seriously, this Browns team, honestly, for real, if you started the season and you said, hey, you're going to be 7-3, but in your 11th game of the year, you're not going to have Odell Beckham, Myles Garrett, or Denzel Ward. It's like, are you freaking kidding me? I mean, this is a devastating group of injuries for a team that also missed Nick Chubb for a month. So I don't think this is an easy lift. This is exactly the kind of thing when's the last time Mike Glennon played a football game? I mean, it's like you don't know what they're going to do. Of course, I'm not going to take Jacksonville. That would be insane. They're not even trying to win. They want to tank for Justin Fields, so I get it. They're going to lose, but, man, this does feel to me to be right in like a 27-21, 28-24 kind of zone where the Browns win and don't cover, or Mike Glennon gets some screwball backdoor touchdown in the final 2 minutes. So I don't feel good about it. I mean, the Ward injury is a big injury, as you guys have been covering all week. We all know that. And when you pair your best pass rusher and your best corner are out, that's just, even Mike Glennon sometimes can look pretty good against that. So reluctantly, I'm going to take the Browns to give the 6.5. But, the last couple of weeks I've been saying, this is the week where it all comes together. It all comes together. It just makes it a little hard for everything to come together when you don't have your dudes. So I'll put on hold the idea of the Browns playing their best game. I still think it's coming. I just think it might not be this week, but I think maybe they do find a way to win this 27-17 or something, but I don't know that it's going to be a blowout.
Here's what'll make you feel better, though. I want you to close your eyes. Imagine Nick Chubb taking a handoff, cuts back to his left, through the hole, and who's waiting there for him? His old buddy, Joe Schobert. I feel okay about this game.
Yeah.
Mary Kay, what's your pick?
You know what? I'm definitely taking the Browns to cover. I just think that the Jaguars just do not have much to offer whatsoever in this game. There is no doubt in my mind that the Browns are going to win this one pretty big. When you look at who's out for the Browns, I just don't think it's going to hurt them all that much in this game. Yes, Myles is out, but when you've got still Pro Bowlers like Olivier Vernon, Sheldon Richardson, and then you've got Adrian Claiborne, who is a really good pass rusher in his own right. That's way too much for their offensive line still to handle. Taki's out, but he had the great pick 6 last week, but they still have guys that can step in, and Malcolm Smith and Tay Davis and Jacob Phillips is coming back. So, even though Taki had a nice game and a big play last week. I still think they're fine there. The loss of Ward hurts because you don't really have anybody exactly like Denzel or the caliber of a Denzel that can step in for him. But I just don't think it's going to matter all that much against the 1-9 Jaguars and Mike Glennon. And I'm just not feeling it. I mean, I think that they can get the job done with Kevin. It's an opportunity for Kevin Johnson, former first-round pick, to step up and show. He came in here wanting to prove and get himself back on the map and prove that he can be a starting cornerback in the NFL. Chance for him to step up and prove some things. MJ Stewart or Tavier is going to have to come in the nickel and replace KJ there. But I think they're going to be okay. I mean, once again, as you guys mentioned, throw that two-headed monster at this team. They're going to have no answer for Nick Chubb. They're going to have no answer for Kareem Hunt. They're going to have no answer if against Baker and Richard. I just don't think that there's any question that this is going to be a big victory by the Browns.
Okay, so a clean sweep. Everybody picking the Browns. Doug a little more reluctantly than the rest of us, but everybody going with the Browns in this game. Maybe that should make people nervous, actually, when that happens. Maybe that's a reason people should.
You know what?
Pause here.
I'm changing my pick. Give me the Jaguars with the points. I just keep thinking of the score I'm going to pick for the paper. What am I for the web? What am I going to pick? I'm going to pick like 27-21, and that's not a cover. I just think it's a touchdown game or less. I just think it's like a 5-point game. I think they win. I can't get away from that. So sorry. I just been sitting here in my own thoughts. Give me the Jaguars plus the 6.5.